commentary highlights of 4 matches played in the Madrid Open Masters Tennis Tournament. The first of the 4 commentary matches, Matteo Arnaldi v Francis Tiafoe. So 1-1 on serve in the first set. Matteo Arnaldi service game, and a point for Matteo Arnaldi to potentially hold this service game. Matteo Arnaldi central serve, Francis Tiafoe returns and backhand to backhand. Then Matteo Arnaldi strikes backhand to right, Francis Tiafoe returns backhand to left, and Matteo Arnaldi with backhand drop shot from Francis Tiafoe onto it, beforehand drop shot to the right. But then the two players, and then Matteo Arnaldi returns for a forehand drop shot to left and holds serve after winning that point. So Francis Tiafoe serving on serve in the first set, and Francis 15 love. Francis Tiafoe central box serve, then Matteo Arnaldi backhand return centre, and Francis Tiafoe a bit further forward strikes forehand, then forehand to forehand, and Francis Tiafoe strikes forehand to left. Matteo Arnaldi forehand to left, and Francis Tiafoe further forward strikes a backhand to left, and it's a winner. So on serve in the first set for 3-2 Matteo Arnaldi rather, but it's a break point on this Francis Tiafoe service game, 30-40. And Francis Tiafoe serve, Matteo Arnaldi return. Francis Tiafoe strikes a backhand to left, but just hits the net. And it's a breaker serve for Matteo Arnaldi in the first set. So Matteo Arnaldi with a breaker serve in the first set, 40-15. Matteo Arnaldi with central serve, Francis Tiafoe backhand return, and Matteo Arnaldi strikes a Francis right, and Francis Tiafoe backhand side turns left, and Matteo Arnaldi a bit further forward strikes Francis left, and Francis Tiafoe Francis left, Matteo Arnaldi returns, and Francis Tiafoe's net after striking a forehand to left, and then Matteo Arnaldi with backhand return, Francis Tiafoe net, a backhand shot, and Matteo Arnaldi onto it, and then the backhand drop shot to the left, and it's a winner to hold that service game, and Matteo Arnaldi still with breaker serve in the first set. So Matteo Arnaldi serving with a break serve in the first set, but it's a break point for Francis Tiafoe. Matteo Arnaldi central box serve, Francis Tiafoe backhand turn centre, and Matteo Arnaldi strikes forehand to the left, and then Francis Tiafoe backhand turn to the right, and Matteo Arnaldi with forehand drop shots to the left, and Francis Tiafoe onto it with backhand. Francis Tiafoe there, but then Matteo Arnaldi with backhand passing shot to the right, and it's a winner. Set point, Matteo Arnaldi. Matteo Arnaldi central serve, Francis Tiafoe forehand return just out after a bit on the serve for Matteo Arnaldi, and it's game in the first set. Matteo Arnaldi 6-3. So Francis Tiafoe serving 30-15. Francis Tiafoe serve, Matteo Arnaldi return, and Francis Tiafoe strikes forehand to the right, and Matteo Arnaldi with a forehand shot returns left for a bit on it, but then Francis Tiafoe with an overhead smash to the centre, and Matteo Arnaldi returns striking a forehand to the right, and it's in. What a return winner from Matteo Arnaldi. Francis Tiafoe with an overhead smash And then Matteo Arnaldi returned it, striking a forehand to the right and a winner with it. What a return with that forehand from Matteo Arnaldi. So on serve in the second set, Matteo Arnaldi serving 30-15. Matteo Arnaldi with a serve wide. France TFO backhand return. Matteo Arnaldi strikes France right. Matteo Arnaldi forward to net with France TFO returning. And then Matteo Arnaldi strikes forehand to left and France TFO with backhand centre. Matteo Arnaldi backhand shot turn. France TFO further forward strikes a forehand to the right and it's a winner. So 2-2 on serve in the second set. Francis TFO service game and Francis TFO with a serve wide and Matteo Arnaldi strikes backhand turns right and Francis TFO down with a backhand to left and Matteo Arnaldi strikes forehand to the right and Francis TFO strikes forehand turns centre and Matteo Arnaldi strikes a forehand to the left with a bit of power and a winner with it. So 3-3 on serve in the second set, but a break point for Matteo Arnaldi with Francis TFO serving 3-3, but break point with Francis TFO serving for Matteo Arnaldi 30-40. Francis TFO wide serve, Matteo Arnaldi backhand turn, backhand to backhand, and Matteo Arnaldi strikes backhand to left, and Francis TFO backhand to right, and Matteo Arnaldi strikes the backhand to left. Francis TFO backhand to right, and Matteo Arnaldi strikes forehand to the right, and Francis TFO returns, striking a forehand to the left, but just out, and Matteo Arnaldi with a breaker serve in the second set. So breaker serve for Matteo Arnaldi in the second set at 5-4 Matteo Arnaldi, but it's a break point for Francis Tiafoe. 30-40 Matteo Arnaldi was serving Francis Tiafoe with a return and further Matteo Arnaldi returns, but an overhead smash from Francis Tiafoe to the right, and it's a breaker serve for Francis Tiafoe in the second set. So it's on serve in the second set. So 5-5 on serve. Francis Tiafoe serving for 15-40 and 2 break points for Matteo Arnaldi. Francis Tiafoe with a wide serve, Matteo Arnaldi with forehand return and further forward. Francis Tiafoe strikes forehand to left, and Matteo Arnaldi strikes forehand to right. Francis Tiafoe forehand shots to right, and Matteo Arnaldi strikes a backhand to left. Francis Tiafoe backhand return to right. And Matteo Arnaldi backhand to left. Francis Tiafoe backhand to left. And Matteo Arnaldi forehand to left, and Francis Tiafoe backhand to right. And backhand slice to left from Matteo Arnaldi, and then backhand to backhand. And backhand to backhand slice from Matteo Arnaldi to left. Francis Tiafoe backhand to the right, and Matteo Arnaldi forehand backhand slice right to the left. Francis Tiafoe backhand, another backhand slice from Matteo Arnaldi, this one to the right. Then Francis Tiafoe strikes a bit of an angle forehand to the left, but it's just out, and it's a breaker serve for Matteo Arnaldi. So 6-5, Matteo Arnaldi with a breaker serve. Matteo Arnaldi serving, and match point. 40-30, Matteo Arnaldi was central serve. Francis Tiafoe forehand return, Matteo Arnaldi forehand, and Francis Tiafoe further forward backhand. Francis Tiafoe Matteo Arnaldi with forehand return, Francis Tiafoe volley, then a lob shot from Matteo Arnaldi over Francis Tiafoe with a bit of backhand on it, but the ball not any further. Game, set and match. Matteo Arnaldi by 2 sets to love. 6-3, 7-5. The next highlights commentary match is Iga Swiatek v Madison Keys. So Madison Keys with a double break in this first set. 3-love Madison Keys. Madison Keys serving. 30-all. Madison Keys with a serve to centre box. Eagles on tip, forehand return. Madison Keys strikes forehand to right, and Eagles on tip, backhand slice return. Then further forward, Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So Madison Keys with 2 breaks of serve in the first set. 4-love Madison Keys. Iga Swiatek serving. Love 15. Iga Swiatek with that kick serve centre of the box. Madison Keys strikes forehand, returns to right, and then backhand from Iga Swiatek strikes to the left, and then Madison Keys backhand slice turn further forward. Iga Swiatek strikes the backhand serve. Iga Swiatek net, and Madison Keys with a backhand return, but then Iga Swiatek at the net with a forehand volley to the right, and it's a winner. So Madison Keys, 5-love and serving, and it's set point for Madison Keys, 40-30. Madison Keys with a wide serve, Iga Swiatek backhand return, it's top of the net, and then just out to the right, and it's game and first set. Madison Keys, 6-love. So Iga Swiatek serving. Start of the second set, 15-love. Iga Swiatek back kick serve, centre of the box. Madison Keys backhand returns left, and Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand to right. Madison Keys backhand slice turn further forward. Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. So Madison Keys serving on serve in the second set, and it's 15-all. Madison Keys with a serve centre box, and Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand return to the left, and then Iga Swiatek to the net with a backhand volley to the left, and then Madison Keys with backhand passing shot struck to the right, and it's a winner. So 1-all on serve in the second set. Iga Swiatek serving, 30-love, and Iga Swiatek with a Iga Swiatek with a serve centre box. Madison Keys backhand turns left, and Iga Swiatek strikes a forehand to left, and then backhand to backhand. Madison Keys with a backhand to the right, but then Iga Swiatek strikes a bit of an angled forehand, backhand rather to the left, and it's a winner. Backhand to backhand, angled winner struck to the left from Iga Swiatek, 40-30. Iga Swiatek with a serve centre box. Madison Keys backhand turn. Iga Swiatek strikes a forehand to the left, and Madison Keys backhand slice turn centre. And Iga Swiatek strikes a forehand to the right. Madison Keys forehand slice turn. Then Iga Swiatek strikes forehand to the left, and Madison Keys backhand slice return to the left. And then Iga Swiatek strikes forehand to the left, hits top net and over net, and backhand slice Madison Keys. And Iga Swiatek strikes forehand to the left, and Madison Keys backhand slice turn. Fair forward. Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand to the left to hold serve. So break a serve for Iga Swiatek in the second set at 4-1 Iga Swiatek. Madison Keys serving, 15-30. Madison Keys with a centre of the box serve. Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand turns left. Madison Keys strikes a backhand right. Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand left, and Madison Keys backhand centre. Iga Swiatek backhand. Madison Keys backhand, and Iga Swiatek backhand slice turn. Madison Keys further forward strikes forehand to left and then to the net. And Iga Swiatek with a forehand return, but then Madison Keys at the net, a backhand volley to the centre, and it's a winner. So Iga Swiatek with 2 breaks of serve in the second set at 5-1 Iga Swiatek. Iga Swiatek serving, breakpoint Madison Keys, 30-40. Iga Swiatek with a wide serve, Madison Keys backhand slice turn, third forward, Iga Swiatek strikes one to the left, Madison Keys backhand slice turn, and Iga Swiatek with a top spin forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Iga Swiatek with the 1 breaker serve in the second set at 5-3 Iga Swiatek, but it's set point Iga Swiatek, 40-30. Iga Swiatek with a centre box serve, Madison Keys strikes one, return to the right, just out, game and second set, Iga Swiatek 6-3, and the match is level at 1 set all. So on serve in the third and final set. So on serve in the third and final set. 2-1 Madison Keys. Iga Swiatek serving. And Iga Swiatek with a central box serve. And Madison Keys strikes a forehand return. Iga Swiatek shot, Madison Keys nets, and Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. 15-0. Iga Swiatek with a central box serve. Madison Keys strikes one, return centre, and backhand to backhand. Bits on the backhand. Then Iga Swiatek third forward strikes a backhand to left, and Madison Keys backhand slice turn. And Iga Swiatek third forward strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. 40-15. Iga Swiatek with central serve. Madison Keys backhand turns right, and Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand to the left, and Madison Keys backhand slice return centre, and Iga Swiatek third forward strikes a backhand to the left, and Madison Keys strikes a backhand short angle return passing shot, and it's a winner. 40-30. Iga Swiatek with a wide serve, and Madison Keys backhand turn, and Iga Swiatek strikes forehand to the right. Then Madison Keys forehand left, and Iga Swiatek strikes forehand left. Madison Keys return, and Iga Swiatek strikes a backhand to right. Madison Keys turns, and the backhand drive volley to the left, short angle from Iga Swiatek, and it's a winner to hold serve. So 2-all on serve in the third and final set. Madison Keys serving, 15-all. And Madison Keys with a serve to the central Iga Swiatek. Backhand return centre a bit on it. Madison Keys with a shot, and Iga Swiatek forehand a bit on its centre. Forehand. And Iga Swiatek strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. And 2 breaks of serve for Iga Swiatek in the second set, in the third and final set, 5-2. Iga Swiatek with 2 breaks of serve, and Iga Swiatek with match point. Iga Swiatek with a serve centre to wide, then backhand to backhand, and then Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner to save a match point. Match point for Iga Swiatek. Iga Swiatek with a wide serve, and then backhand to backhand. And then Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the right, a bit out. Game, set, and match. Madison Keys by 2-1. Love 6, 6-3, 6-2, and Iga Swiatek maintains enough of a level over the match to win a competitive match in 3 sets. The next highlights. The next highlights commentary match. Gabriel Diallo v Grigor Dimitrov. So on serve in the first set at 2-all. Gabriel Diallo serving. Gabriel Diallo centre of the box serve. Grigor Dimitrov backhand turn centre. Gabriel Diallo strikes for one to left and Grigor Dimitrov strikes a return to the right and Gabriel Diallo strikes a forehand to the right with a bit of power and it's a winner. So 4-all on serve in the first set. Gabriel Diallo serving. Gabriel Diallo with a serve and then Grigor Dimitrov turns centre and Gabriel Diallo over. Forehand drop shot to the left and it's a winner for Gabriel Diallo to hold serve. So 5-all on serve in the first set. Gabriel Diallo serving, but break point for Grigor Dimitrov in the first set. Gabriel Diallo serving. Grigor Dimitrov will return to right and Gabriel Diallo forehand centre. Grigor Dimitrov forehand to left and Gabriel Diallo forehand centre. Grigor Dimitrov strikes forehand to the right. Gabriel Diallo forehand slice turn. Third four. Grigor Dimitrov strikes forehand to the left. Gabriel Diallo backhand return, but that Grigor Dimitrov with a backhand drop volley to the right and it's a winner. And Grigor Dimitrov with a breaker serve in the first set. So Grigor Dimitrov with a breaker serve in the first set, 6-5. Grigor Dimitrov, 15-all. Grigor Dimitrov with a serve and Gabriel Diallo turn. 4-4. Grigor Dimitrov backhand right and Gabriel Diallo backhand turn, but then out and there, Grigor Dimitrov a forehand drop volley to the left and it's a winner. 2 set points. Grigor Dimitrov return. Gabriel Diallo will return to the right and Grigor Dimitrov forward with a forehand drop shot to the right and it's a winner. Game and first set. Grigor Dimitrov, 7-5. So Gabriel Diallo first serving at the start of the second set. Gabriel Diallo right over Grigor Dimitrov from turn with Gabriel Diallo there, and it's a forehand passing shot return ace winner struck to the left. So Grigor Dimitrov serving on serve in the second set at 3-2. Gabriel Diallo and Grigor Dimitrov serve. Gabriel Diallo with return. And Grigor Dimitrov strikes forehand to the right, and Gabriel Diallo strikes forehand to the left. Grigor Dimitrov then strikes forehand to the left. Gabriel Diallo backhand slice turn to the centre, and Grigor Dimitrov strikes forehand to the right, and Grigor Dimitrov then Gabriel Diallo forehand turn. Grigor Dimitrov volley to our volley. Gabriel Diallo onto it with a backhand, and then Grigor Dimitrov forehand volley to the right, and it's a winner. Grigor Dimitrov with a serve. Gabriel Diallo with a return, and then to the net, and then with a volley after Grigor Dimitrov turn, and Grigor Dimitrov with a backhand side shot, and Gabriel Diallo backhand drop volley to right, and another volley. Then Grigor Dimitrov turns, and the last shot of the point, Grigor Dimitrov with a forehand volley to the left, and it's a winner, 5-all. on serve in the second set, and Gabriel Diallo with a wide serve, 40-15. Grigor Dimitrov with forehand return. Gabriel Diallo with a forehand drop shot serve. Grigor Dimitrov with a forehand passing shot slice to the left, and it's a winner. So 6-all in the second set. Gabriel Diallo serving his point. Gabriel Diallo with a wide serve. So wide serve from Gabriel Diallo. And Grigor Dimitrov forehand return. And then Gabriel Diallo with forehand Grigor Dimitrov. Grigor Dimitrov forehand volley. And Gabriel Diallo strikes forehand. Grigor Dimitrov volley. Then an overhead smash to left from Gabriel Diallo, and it's a winner for Gabriel Diallo's point. Gabriel Diallo serve, Grigor Dimitrov turn. Gabriel Diallo strikes forehand to right, and Grigor Dimitrov backhand slice turns to left, and Gabriel Diallo strikes forehand to left, and Grigor Dimitrov forehand turns centre, and Gabriel Diallo forehand drop shot to the right. Grigor Dimitrov onto it. Forehand drop shot to the left, and Gabriel Diallo backhand slice left. Grigor Dimitrov turns, and forehand volley from Gabriel Diallo. Grigor Dimitrov returns, but then Gabriel Diallo with the last shot of the point with a backhand volley to the left at the net, and it's a winner. 2 match points for Grigor Dimitrov. Grigor Dimitrov with a central serving. Gabriel Diallo forehand turns centre. Grigor Dimitrov strikes forehand to the right, and it's just out. So the match is still on. Gabriel Diallo with a wide serve. Grigor Dimitrov backhand side turn. Gabriel Diallo strikes a angle forehand to the right, and it's a winner. And Gabriel Diallo saves 2 match points. Gabriel Diallo central serve. Grigor Dimitrov backhand side turn. Gabriel Diallo forward to net. Forehand drop shots right. And Grigor Dimitrov onto it with forehand passing shot struck to the left, and it's a winner. It's another match point for Grigor Dimitrov. Grigor Dimitrov central serve. Gabriel Diallo strikes contact to centre. Forehand from Grigor Dimitrov just out. It's another match point save for Gabriel Diallo. Grigor Dimitrov wide serve. Gabriel Diallo forehand block return. And then forehand stroke from Grigor Dimitrov left, and Gabriel Diallo with a forehand block return, but a bit on its left, and Grigor Dimitrov strikes a forehand centre, and then backhand stroke from Gabriel Diallo, and backhand slice from Grigor Dimitrov, and Gabriel Diallo strikes forehand to left, and Grigor Dimitrov backhand return with Gabriel Diallo there, but the backhand passing shot from Grigor Dimitrov to the left just out. So set point for Gabriel Diallo to level the match. Gabriel Diallo the central serve, and it's an ace, and Gabriel Diallo, after saving match points, has levelled the match at 1-all. So Grigor Dimitrov serving in the third and final set, but it's a break point for Gabriel Diallo, 30-40. Grigor Dimitrov central box serve. Gabriel Diallo backhand turn centre. Grigor Dimitrov strikes forehand to the right, but it's just out. And Gabriel Diallo will break a serve in the third and final set. So Gabriel Diallo will break a serve. To left Gabriel Diallo in the third and final set of this one. And Grigor Dimitrov serving. Grigor Dimitrov will serve. Gabriel Diallo strikes backhand return to left. Gabriel Diallo's net, but then Grigor Dimitrov with a backhand passing shot to the right, and it's a winner. So 3-1 Gabriel Diallo will break a serve. Grigor Dimitrov with a serve, and then Gabriel Diallo strikes one, returns to right, and Grigor Dimitrov backhand drop shots to right. Gabriel Diallo onto it forehand, slice to the right. Gabriel Diallo, but Grigor Dimitrov with a backhand passing shot to the left, and it's a winner. So Gabriel Diallo serving will break a serve in the third and final set at 3-2 Gabriel Diallo. And Gabriel Diallo with a centre of the box serve. Grigor Dimitrov forehand return. Third four. Gabriel Diallo strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So 5-4 Gabriel Diallo will break a serve in the third and final set, and it's 2 match points for Gabriel Diallo. 40-15 Gabriel Diallo with 2 match points. Gabriel Diallo, wide serve. Grigor Dimitrov, forehand block return to the left, just out. Game, set, and match. Gabriel Diallo. And in a match of ball striking and net play, Gabriel Diallo, after saving match points in the second set, wins over the match in quite a competitive match in 3 sets by 2 sets to 1, 5-7, 7-6, 6-4. And the last commentary highlights match, Arina Sabalenka v Marta Kostyuk. So on serve. So on serve in the first set, but break point for Arina Sabalenka with Marta Kostyuk serving 30-40. Marta Kostyuk with a wide serve. Arina Sabalenka backhand drop shots left from Marta Kostyuk, and it's a winner to save break point. 2-2 on serve in the first set. Arina Sabalenka serving. And Arina Sabalenka with a wide serve, and Marta Kostyuk forehand turns left, and Arina Sabalenka strikes right to left, and Marta Kostyuk backhand turns centre, and Arina Sabalenka strikes a backhand to left, and Marta Kostyuk strikes a backhand to right. Arina Sabalenka strikes a backhand to left, and Marta Kostyuk strikes a backhand centre. Backhand struck to centre from Arina Sabalenka, and forehand to forehand. Arina Sabalenka strikes a forehand to left with power, and it's a winner. Arina Sabalenka with a central serve, Marta Kostyuk backhand return, and then Arina Sabalenka strikes backhand serve, and Marta Kostyuk returns striking backhand to right. Arina Sabalenka strikes a backhand serve, and Marta Kostyuk backhand side serve, and Arina Sabalenka third forward strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 3-3 on serve, Arina Sabalenka serving, but a point to maybe potentially hold serve for Arina Sabalenka. Maybe potentially Arina Sabalenka with a wide serve, and Marta Kostyuk backhand turns left, and third forward Arina Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the right into the net. Marta Kostyuk returns and a forehand drop volley to the left from Arina Sabalenka in that, and it's a winner. So Marta Kostyuk will break a serve in the first set of 5-4 Marta Kostyuk, but it's a break point for Arina Sabalenka. Marta Kostyuk with a serve to the centre box. Arina Sabalenka backhand return to centre, a bit on it. Marta Kostyuk returns and Arina Sabalenka strikes front to left, forehand slice turn for Marta Kostyuk, and Arina Sabalenka strikes a backhand to left. Marta Kostyuk forehand slice turn. And Arina Sabalenka forehand to the left, Marta Kostyuk forehand to right, and Arina Sabalenka forehand to the right, and then backhand to backhand, and Marta Kostyuk forehand to the left, and Arina Sabalenka backhand to the right, Marta Kostyuk backhand to the left, Arina Sabalenka backhand to the right, so Marta Kostyuk backhand slice turn, but then out in there, Arina Sabalenka with a backhand drop shot to the left, and Arina Sabalenka will break a serve on return a serve, and it's on serve in the first set. So Marta Kostyuk serving, but it's a set point for Arina Sabalenka at 6-5. Arina Sabalenka with Marta Kostyuk serving, and Marta Kostyuk 30-40. Marta Kostyuk for wide serve. Arina Sabalenka backhand side stern, third forward. Marta Kostyuk strikes one serve. Marta Kostyuk's net, but Marta Kostyuk's forehand to left with a bit of power on it, and it's a winner. So set point saved from Marta Kostyuk. Marta Kostyuk was pointing maybe hold serve. Marta Kostyuk serve centre, and Arina Sabalenka strikes turn, but then Marta Kostyuk strikes forehand to the right, and then Arina Sabalenka backhand side turn and further forward. Marta Kostyuk net with a forehand drive volley to the left, and it's a winner. So 6-all in the first set. Arina Sabalenka serving this point. Arina Sabalenka central serve. Marta Kostyuk forehand block turn. Third forward. Arina Sabalenka strikes one to right. Arina Sabalenka net. Marta Kostyuk forehand side turn. Arina Sabalenka forehand drop shot to right net. But then Marta Kostyuk returns with a forehand drop shot to left, and it's a winner. 2 set points for Arina Sabalenka. Marta Kostyuk with a centre of the box serve. Arina Sabalenka strikes a forehand to the centre, and Marta Kostyuk forehand returns to right. But then Arina Sabalenka strikes forehand to left with a bit of power. Marta Kostyuk returns, but Arina Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the right. Marta Kostyuk backhand side turn, further forward. Arina Sabalenka strikes forehand to left. Marta Kostyuk returns, but then Arina Sabalenka with a forehand volley to the right at the net. Game and first set. Arina Sabalenka 7-6. So Marta Kostyuk serving at the start of the second set. 40-15. Marta Kostyuk turns serve. Arina Sabalenka strikes back on 10 left. Marta Kostyuk turns striking the back and right. Arina Sabalenka back on side turn. And Marta Kostyuk's net with a backhand drop volley to left. Arina Sabalenka onto it forehand side. Then Marta Kostyuk with a backhand volley to the centre at the net to hold serve. So 6-all in the second set, and Arina Sabalenka serving this point, and Arina Sabalenka with a serve wide. Marta Kostyuk forehand block turn, third forward. Arina Sabalenka strikes one to left. Arina Sabalenka net. Marta Kostyuk backhand slice return lob. Then Arina Sabalenka with an overhead smash to the right, and it's a winner to win that point for Arina Sabalenka. Marta Kostyuk serving this point. Marta Kostyuk with a centre of the box serve, and then backhand strikes left from Arina Sabalenka return. Marta Kostyuk strikes a backhand to left, and Arina Sabalenka strikes forehand to the right. Marta Kostyuk forehand returns left, and Arina Sabalenka third forward strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner for Arina Sabalenka to win that point. Marta Kostyuk with 2 set points. Arina Sabalenka with a wide serve. Marta Kostyuk forehand turn, and Arina Sabalenka strikes forehand to the right. Marta Kostyuk backhand return to the centre. Arina Sabalenka winning that point. Marta Kostyuk with another set point. Arina Sabalenka with wide serve. Marta Kostyuk backhand return, and then Arina Sabalenka strikes a backhand to the right to save another set point. Arina Sabalenka saves set points and has a match point in the second set. Marta Kostyuk serving this point. Marta Kostyuk with a central box serve. Arina Sabalenka strikes forehand to right. Marta Kostyuk forehand returns to left, and Arina Sabalenka forehand to right. And then Marta Kostyuk strikes a forehand to right, but just hits the net. Game, set, and match. Arina Sabalenka by 2 sets to love. 7-6, 7-6. And in a competitive ball striking match, Arina Sabalenka maintains that bit of a level to win over the match in a competitive 2-set ball striking match by 2 sets to love. 7-6, 7-6.